You know what I'm saying? We do what the fuck we gonna do. And keep on handling this motherfucking business like we supposed to. Fuck these clowns. That's all it is, the clowns any motherfucking way. Look at Momo. God damn, I see you, girl. Okay. With your Adidas shit on. I see you. Old school, looking good than a motherfucker. That's what it is right there. I had been checking her ass too. Mallory be damn killing them though. Let me see. Oh yeah, she be killing them. What's up, family? What's good, man? We back in the building, man. Y'all already know how this shit right here going down. I already know, man. It's nothing. Let's get on the request line, alright? Straight like that, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Carla. I seen this post. On Bam's channel, and evidently Carla had posted this. Somebody posted it, you know. And the thing about it is, like I said, we always try to, you know what I'm saying, put a spotlight, you know, definitely on, you know, anybody that's missing, you know, anybody, you know, that has, you know, underwent any type of atrocity, whatsoever, whatever type of calamity, etc., etc. We try to make sure that we get that through the blog as well, and we try to shout out, you know what I'm saying, the victims, you know what I mean. We try to shout out the family. We try to let them know, you know what I'm saying, that we support them and that their story will not be lost, family. All right. And like I say, it always touches me. Like, it make me feel some kind of way, you know, whenever, you know, that I see a child, you know, that's been abducted, a child that's missing, whenever there isn't any answers that's being provided to the family, whenever that this is not being blogged on social media, whenever people feel like that this is not important to speak about, I always try to make an attempt in order to do so. Shout out to Miss Quiet Storm, Pisces, Princess, Renee Gravely, Joyce Harris up in the building. That's what I'm talking about. We ain't doing no bushes over here, family. We not gonna do that right there. You know, what we're going to do, man, is we're going to keep it all the way G throughout these motherfucking YouTube streets, man. We're going to keep on covering this motherfucking news, and we're going to do what's good, family. Yeah, that's what the hell we're going to do. And shout out to Margot, too, man. We see what Margot got going on.
Even that seed in your thought, in your brain, Krista, this is, and if Bombshell's listening, anybody's listening, like, just the seed in your head, like, when you put charges on people and when you pursue those charges, and I'm not saying you are, I'm just saying in general, because I literally, y'all, Chris and I, we never really talked about this shit. So I don't know. I thought Bombshell going to jail, I thought it was fake. I didn't think it was real. I didn't know Bombshell well at the time. I had no clue. I really did. I didn't know if it was real or not. So, what I mean by like mediate in the sense of this situation, I don't mean to get involved because that's not necessary and could possibly make things worse. But I mean by being an example in your own life. I mean by encouraging the other one, like encouraging someone to do good, putting good seeds in your friend's head, positive ones that are helpful and encourage them in a positive way. Do not enable people to any sort of fuck shit, you know what I mean? But hold on, let me read. We just need to mind our business. All I'm saying is Bomb talked about a bad time and it just broke my heart. Me too.
Straight like that. And as always, we have to remind the good people throughout the YouTube streets to make sure that you hit the like button or the motherfucking dislike button. One or the other. It doesn't matter. They'll all be tallied up any motherfucking way, alright?
That's why I can't participate. I can't be part if someone does that. Well, I think if there's a way in my heart, if I like what my want, if I could get my way for the situation, I would get the charges dropped. If there are charges on either one of you, I would want them dropped.
Well, this is my thing with the whole situation. You know, I usually don't make it a point to get involved in other people's business on whatever level imaginable. But the thing about it is, you know, my channel is in fact a news channel. I report, you know, of multiple motherfucking stories, multiple situations, issues folks may have, what the fuck ever, booty pics, motherfuckers fighting, whatever that it is, it's all a part of the motherfucking news. And that's what I'm gonna continue to do. It just so happens that people who don't have content, people who hadn't thought about what their channel supposed to be about, those are the people that deviated, because initially they were not doing what I'm still doing right now. So with all of this stuff that's going on, despite of who in the hell fell out, it could have been Jesus and Mary. If Jesus and Mary motherfucking ass fall out, I'ma be up on this motherfucker in the YouTube streets, speaking on it, briefing you on it. I ain't gonna be gossiping on it, but I'm just gonna be addressing it for what the fuck it's worth. And then once that the sun go down, you know, once that the motherfucking day turn into night and the night turn back into day, then I'm on some other shit. That's how it go. I don't be sitting out this motherfucker trying to play Dr. Phil and shit. The motherfuckers like, I ain't out this bitch, you know what I'm saying, like trying to you know, do a motherfucking We Are the World and all this old other shit. Like, nah, it ain't even about all that. You know, what it's actually about is being able to make sure that people have a spot to come to YouTube and just chill. Who in the fuck be looking for some drama and shit every motherfucking day? If you wake up and shit, you anticipating drama, like you want to be so engulfed in some drama and shit, like you a worthless, lifeless motherfucker, to tell you the truth. Like you need some other people in order to get you off and shit. You need some other people to stimulate you. You need some other people, you know, to put you in good graces. You need some other people to make you feel like that you actually more than what the fuck that you are. And in actuality, you really nothing. Nothing whatsoever motherfucking ever.
I don't want to see Bombshell go to jail. I don't want to see Carissa go to jail. That's what I would want.
I'm so look at here, man. I'm so motherfucking tired of controlling motherfucking ass. I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't understand how people that's so fucking irrelevant to this case, how the fuck have they even became celebrities out here on motherfucking YouTube? Celebrities for dumb shit, to tell you the damn truth. Shit that motherfuckers supposed to kept secretive, things that are within and involving people's personal fucking life and shit. You're like, why the fuck is you even talking about this? Get your dumb Frankenstein looking ass the fuck up off here. Like, straight the fuck up. Now she over this motherfucker, all in the chats, typing all this motherfucking shit. As you can see this on the damn screen and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this, man? We don't need any additional stories. We don't need, you know what I'm saying, for her to come back and revamp some shit and all that. Man, fuck all that. Straight the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Kill that dumbass shit. Talk about some other shit. Y'all motherfuckers be out here talking about getting people locked up and shit. Get the motherfuckers locked up that's out here stealing babies and shit. Putting babies in goddamn ceilings and shit. Go snitch on they motherfucking ass. Go tell it on. Go get some screenshots for the goddamn Oregon man and shit. I know he text somebody and shit. Arthur Rathburn. That motherfucker that got caught with them 1,000 body parts in the warehouse. Go get some goddamn screenshots on his ass. Produce some receipts on his ass. Show YouTube what the fuck he did. Show YouTube how he was scamming, you know what I'm saying, the Biological Resource Center. And also show how that he was scamming motherfuckers, no PayPal, but he was scamming motherfuckers getting body parts that was donated over to him, supposedly donated to science. Talk about that motherfucking shit. If you want to snitch on a motherfucker, snitch on some of these monsters. Snitch on some of these evil motherfuckers that's out here that's trying to make motherfucking life hard and shit on each and every one of us. Like, do that. Like, use some of your energy and like do that. Don't like invest all your energy in trying to make another person look bad, especially if you black and it's a black person. Don't make another damn black person look bad. We already looking bad the fuck as it is right goddamn now with this dumbass shit on YouTube. Straight up. Then you gotta sit up here and listen to this shit over and over again like it's supposed to be like a new story. There's a new update. Look here, man. Ain't nothing new with this drama ass shit. Motherfuckers gonna be friends. They gonna be sending each other messages and shit. Then somebody gonna get mad for whatever reason. And then when the person get mad and shit, all of the fucking screenshots that they done kept, you know, from about 8 to 10 months ago and shit. Then you gonna have, you know what I'm saying, that person that's gonna be mad and they gonna tell it. They gonna send it to somebody. Then they gonna make a whole fucking YouTube story up out of that shit over and over again. This is the same shit that just keep taking place. And I'm sitting up asking myself, like, are people not up on game yet? Are y'all not up on that shit? Like that situation that took place with Lovely the Great, you know what I'm saying, and Black Snowflake. I ain't like that motherfucking shit right there. I ain't like that shit. I'm talking about, I had a notion to grab a fucking banana like Rico on Belly and shit. That's my word, man. I started to drop a dime, man. And I felt like dropping a dime, you know, just off of the strength because it was two black women that fell out with each other. I don't want to see that motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see that shit. I understand, you know, how certain stuff go down or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I know how people, you know, get mad at folks and stuff like that or whatever, right? But the thing that be pissing me off is when I be seeing people that's supposed to be cool with folks and shit, and they just be motherfucking just adding shit on. They be adding fuel to the motherfucking fire. And I be like, why the fuck is y'all doing that? Why y'all ain't like trying to talk to your friend and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you ain't trying to, you know, help your friend see that shit like in a whole different light or whatever? You know what I'm saying? As opposed to just keep going on and on, edging the shit on, being like one of the voluntary participants for the fuck shit or whatnot. Like, that ain't cool, family. That shit ain't cool at all. You know, when I report these stories and when I'm talking about certain stuff or whatever, I do so, you know, for the simple fact that I feel like that it just may have been some people, you know, that was somewhat, you know, unaware, you know, with some things that took place or whatnot. That's generally why that I do it. You feel what I'm saying? I don't be going like all motherfucking super hard and shit. You know what I'm saying? With this drama shit, because it is not worth it, family. Like, if you think about it, when I go to people's spot, right, and it's somebody and shit that I done fell out with, right, you know, I acknowledge that it's people that follow that person. So I don't expect for y'all to kiss my ass. I don't expect for you to be cool with me and all that other shit. You feel what I'm saying? If you feel me? That's just like Lovely the Great. I go to Lovely's, you know what I'm saying, chat. I got a wrench over there. You know what I'm saying? You know, I show her stupid love. I enjoy her content. I love her family. Her husband cooler than the motherfucker I just seen today. You know, all of that and more. You see, but as cool as what I am, you know, with Lovely the Great, that ain't gonna make me say I'm not gonna watch Black Snowflake when Black Snowflake go live. Why? Why? Why should I have to say, okay, well, I'm not going to go to Black Snowflake channel? You understand what I'm saying? Because her and Lovely the Great had a falling out. That ain't no reason for me to just stop dealing with somebody. What the fuck for? Like, what the fuck for? And, like, when did we get, like, that motherfucking childish where parentally we got to the point where we start being territorial with what channel holders that people are able to actually go to and enjoy certain content? Like, that's some petty ass shit right there. Like, I don't even know, like, when y'all got that fucking possessive or whatever, but don't be possessive over me like that. Like, if you see somebody in my chat, I don't give a fuck if it's somebody in my chat and they be in King Rob motherfucking chat. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. So what? Don't come and tell me, oh, such and such was down with this person and that. Don't come to me with that dumb ass shit. If you ain't gonna tell me exactly what took place, you know, don't come to me like relating some gossip or some drama. You feel where I'm coming from? Because if it's any issue, if it's any situation that I'm a part of or that I have been implicated in falsely or incorrectly, I'll be man enough to be able to rectify the motherfucking situation for whatever that it is. I don't be need motherfuckers to be co-signing my shit and all that. I be tripping out off these motherfuckers, man. They motherfuckers be like, yo, add me to the panel. Add me to. I don't need to add you to no motherfucking panel. I can add my motherfucking self to the panel. Straight the fuck like that. On my channel. Right. On my motherfucking channel. Ain't nobody gotta be motherfucking kissing nobody ass to be on they shit or be a part of they shit. It ain't that motherfucking serious. And if any of you feel, you know, that strong about the situation, yeah, man, take me on up off your shit then. You know what I'm saying? If anybody feel that kind of motherfucking way, if I got a wrench in your shit and you don't like because I fuck with somebody or whatever, man, go ahead and take my shit. Yeah, straight up. I still come over to the chat and fuck with you or whatever, but a wrench don't make me feel like I got deific abilities. A wrench ain't paying not one motherfucking bill that I got. A wrench ain't motherfucking putting nail one of them motherfucking goddamn convenience store microwavable goddamn sandwiches and shit that I got to eat because I ain't got no woman. A wrench don't do none of that motherfucking shit. You feel me? That's why it ain't that fucking serious with me. And I feel you about it being difficult when you cool with all parties, then it's beef. See, I don't think that is difficult because see, I'm gonna do what I do anyway. And see, the majority of the times, you know, a lot of the stuff that's taking place on YouTube, we generally, you know what I'm saying, we generally got to understand it and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like we generally got to understand of on what the reason is of on why and how a person can be upset with you by way of the people that they subscribe to. That's word. By the people they subscribe to. You know, I done had people, you know, that drop out of the bushes and come through and, you know, play like they just came to my live and all that other fuck shit or whatever. Y'all motherfuckers be listening the whole time. But, you know, like I say, when those people do that, I get it because they've either had a conversation with somebody or they've been a part of a circle or a group amongst people who dislike me, or at the time we might have had somewhat of a misunderstanding or a falling out through miscommunication, all of that and fucking more. But one thing about it, right? I don't change. I'ma remain the same. I ain't out here for the cool points. I'm not out here for the views. I'm not out here for none of that dumb ass shit right there. That's real talk. Oh my God. And that's how y'all be standing too. Like when y'all girls be getting ready and shit, like y'all women be getting ready and shit, like y'all done took a shower and shit, and y'all walk past the mirror. I know y'all be doing that shit right there. I know y'all be trying to toot y'all motherfucking ass out and shit like that. Don't even stunt like you don't do the shit. When your ass be butterball motherfucking naked and shit, and your ass be in the bathroom, you be trying to poke your ass out just like this. Say you don't, you lying like a motherfucker. You lying like a motherfucker. If you ain't trying to motherfucker toot your ass out like that, you lying like fuck. Don't motherfucking lie. Don't be lying and shit. Just keep it real. Even if you one of the women that got a little tutor booty and shit, I know you be looking in the mirror and shit, trying to see if that motherfucker poked out. It is what it is, though. Shit gonna be alright. And see, I think that's why a lot of these motherfuckers mad at me, right? These motherfuckers be mad at me because I'm cool. See, you got to be cool. You got to keep a motherfucking level head. You feel me? You got to keep a motherfucking level head. And shout out to all the women that ain't got no ass either, man. Shout out to all of y'all, for real, though. Real talk. Real motherfucking talk, man. I got to, yo. I got to, yo. You know what I'm saying? I got to blow this shit up. Yeah, I'm in the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom right now and shit. Why? It sound like I'm in the bathroom, my shit echoing and shit. I ain't got no motherfucking padded rooms and no goddamn dense compressor microphone and a whole goddamn room full of egg crates and shit. And I ain't got all that shit right there. You know, I'm just working with the little scraps and shit that I got. But I appreciate you, you know, putting me on the spot, Felicia, for real. And shout out, you know what I'm saying, to all of the wrench holders that's up in the building, yo. For real, though. See, Felicia just tried that slick shit on me, y'all. She tried that slick shit on me, y'all. It's all good, though. I ain't even gonna blank right now. I ain't even in the mood to be blanking on no motherfucking body. She knows she just seen me come in the motherfucking bathroom. Ain't like my camera wasn't on and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in this motherfucker sitting on the floor and shit. Motherfucking casting spells and all that other shit. You feel me? Nah, I ain't gonna go that motherfucking far. God almighty. Now, you know what? Now, this is a hell of a statement right here. This is a hell of a motherfucking statement right here. And I damn sure ain't gonna do that shit right there. I ain't gonna be arguing with your motherfucking ass. You hear me? Nah, I ain't gonna be arguing with your shit, especially if you scratching your shit through your pockets. You hear me? Right. Right. That's all facts, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be going through that motherfucking shit, arguing with your motherfucking ass. You out here trying to act like a whole lot of dude and shit. And you know you got a cootie. Like, man, stop that shit. Just motherfucking stop, yo. Word up. Yo, man. I know that it's gonna come to a point, though, right? You know, where I'ma hear these people and shit, you know, they gonna be trying to come around and shit on that dumb shit, offering formal apologies and all that. I don't want your weak ass motherfucking apology. Like, straight up. I don't need your motherfucking apology. Keep on being, you know what I'm saying, fake as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying, you been motherfucking faking. We good with that right there. Yeah, we good. You know what I'm saying? I sit here, you know what I'm saying, and try to keep it a buck and shit, but then yet and still, you know what I'm saying, you had these motherfuckers out here that's on that clown shit. Like, man, death to all clown shit out this motherfucker, for real, though. Damn, I keep seeing her. She's so damn cute. God damn it. I don't know why I like her ass. She's so damn thick, though. But anyway, but like I say, though, man, I ain't gonna be going through that shit, man, like over and motherfucking over again, man. Especially with people that's non-receptive of on what you're doing and what you're talking about. I don't like wasting time, and I definitely don't like wasting energy on worthless motherfuckers, to tell you the truth. But I will ask this, though, now that we on this motherfucker. You know, I got a few people up in here. I got about 6 people commenting and shit, you know what I mean, which leaves about 30 odd motherfuckers that's up in here and shit that's just low-key being nosy and shit. Now that we up in this motherfucker, man, I need to do a poll. Now, y'all don't be acting scary and don't be feeling like, you know what I'm saying, that your loyalty or whatever is going to be tested and shit. But I want y'all to put this shit up in the comments. I want to see who real with this shit, right? Who do y'all think was wrong in this situation? Was it straight drop or was it Boogs? Put a 1 in the chat if it was Boogs. Put a 2 in the chat if it was straight drop. Just because I want to motherfucking know. I just want to know. I want to know. I want to know like Joe. And I want to see what this thing look like. Good God, what's she doing with that little thing? Okay, my bad. All right. Yeah, but just put that motherfucker in there. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that Boogs was wrong. Put a 2 in the chat if you think straight drop was wrong. Put a motherfucking 3 in the chat if you feel like both grown ass men was wrong. Straight like that. And you been commenting, Miss Hamlin, so you go ahead and leave your comment too. Stop acting scared out here in the YouTube street. Ain't nobody gonna jump through your damn phone or nothing like that. Y'all motherfuckers is adults and shit. Y'all stop being scared like y'all can't say what the fuck on y'all mind and shit out here. Like, who the fuck got y'all scared out here and shit? Like, what the fuck? Damn, y'all motherfuckers be scary as fuck, yo. When it come time to talk some shit about world news, though, y'all be the first one to jump up in that motherfucker. Boy, oh, I gotta go hear this. I gotta go hear this. Oh, you scamming people out their money. Oh, I gotta get over there. Oh, I gotta get. Oh yeah, I gotta see what's going on. Y'all be down for that shit right there. But motherfucker, ask your ass a simple ass motherfucking question and shit, right? Motherfucker can't say nothing. They can't say nothing, family. And to be honest with you, right, when I asked this question, right, and it was an open-end question, that's the response that I was looking for, number 3. Number 3. Because you know both of them brothers got each other phone number. I mean, you know they got each other phone number and shit. Them folks could have called each other. And I think, too, that going live in a lot of situations, and most times than not, is actually not a good idea. And I feel you, Positive Queen. It's not a good idea. Because to be honest with you, like when all of that bullshit was going on with Faith and JJ and all that old shit, see, I wasn't gonna say nothing about the shit. I was just gonna keep on carrying on like the shit ain't never motherfucking happened. But then when I seen how they kept gouging at the shit, like they was wanting me to talk about it, I'm like, okay, so y'all motherfuckers want to be celebrities on this bitch, right? And I'm just like, that's the petty shit that people do. You see, I'm not out this motherfucker to keep putting gas on the goddamn fire and shit. What the fuck for? Why would I even do that? See, at times, right, it's best for a lot of us in most situations to just not say a motherfucking thing. Just don't say shit. And there's a lot of people that just got that motherfucking habit. They just can't stop running they rusty ass motherfucking mouth. And I just be like, why you just can't shut the fuck up? Why you can't just shut the fuck up? And it's so many people that's out here that do that shit that I just be sitting back looking like, man, what the fuck, man? What the fuck, yo? If somebody was to inbox me right now, right? Somebody was to motherfucking inbox me right motherfucking now and tell me some shit about chasing truth, I ain't about to make no motherfucking video about chasing truth. What the fuck for? What for? I'm not even going to correlate the information over to somebody else. Now, I'm going to tell you about the situation that took place. Now, when what took place with Faith and JJ, P. Smith was the first person that I told. And I told her because I viewed her as being my aunt. I viewed her as being somebody that could hold water. And I viewed her as actually being somebody that was going to be real enough, you know, and to at least offer me some advice, you know, in a situation that I was in at the fucking time. But did she? Man, that motherfucker ain't do that. That old motherfucker took that shit and ran with it. She said, I'm about to make me a YouTube story out this shit. I'm about to talk about world news popping like a motherfucker, man. Motherfuckers be shouting that motherfucker out everywhere, man. Motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker got goddamn 6,000 and 7,000 subscribers and shit be shouting out world news. You feel what I'm saying? So they mad about that shit. Don't be mad because motherfuckers fuck with me. Don't be mad because people think that I'm cool and shit. You feel me? Don't get upset. The thing about it is, right, you will get to that plateau one day. And I ain't toot my horn. But just stop being so motherfucking mad. Y'all motherfuckers be mad for no fucking reason. For no fucking reason y'all motherfuckers be mad. And I'm sitting here now just like, okay, like when this shit right here gonna stop? When is this shit right here gonna stop? You know what I'm saying? Like, when is it gonna stop? You know when it's gonna stop? When people stop giving energy to the bullshit. Facts. When people stop giving energy to it, that's when it's gonna stop. But until then, man, shit is gonna keep on motherfucking going, man. It's so much shit, man, that I don't fucking talk about involving people, man. I just don't, yo. And the reason I don't, because I'm just like, yo, man, I just don't have like that kind of fucking energy like every day to address every situation that has to do with me. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like why? Like what's the whole lot of purpose of that? Like who gonna benefit from this shit? So if I get on this motherfucker and I expose somebody, what the fuck y'all get out of that? Just can you put it in the comments? Cause I'm confused and shit right now. I'm confused, yo. Can somebody drop that shit on me? Like seriously.
Kevin Gates at the hotel. Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear the music? Because the gas tank on empty. Won't play the game like 2 Chainz, ain't riding around when I'm getting. Put up at the trap, I'ma touch your phone like I'm over here, come get it. Got it, fucking with Brittany. Told her I'm sorry, she said she forgive me. Entangled in my conversation as if I'm a Judah, she look at me different. Will we get in trouble for fucking each other? Because I used to fuck with your sister. I heard that your pussy get wet as a river. Possibly need some assist. Hey, it ain't nothing to fuck your bitch, dog. Your bitch, dog. It ain't nothing to fuck your bitch, dog. Nigga, fuck you and your big dog. You know what to call it? Hey, I gotta get over, dog. I need one of you hoes to let me over. One of you good hoes to let me over. Can you be good to the songs? Can you be good to the songs and let me over, please? Thank you. Because I am sure missing this motherfucker side mirror, bitch, so I can't see, bitch. With it. May God be with your families while you rest up.
Shout out to Bam, man. Y'all already know how we doing, man. We riding around through the YouTube streets. If you new to my channel, if you just subscribe, I appreciate it. And shout out to you. Usually when I'm on here, not only am I showing information through videos that I've posted, I also make an attempt to be able to share other people's video uploads as well. Even channel holders who may not get the views that they're looking for, and channel holders, the motherfuckers might not don't even motherfucking like. But it is what the fuck it is, though.
In the sky. So y'all, this live is gonna be a little bit different. Actually, I am actually doing something for Carla. They don't want to be good songs. They want to be good songs. They don't want to let me over, rude bitches. But Carla's cousin has been missing since she was 3 years old. She would be 21, 22 now. And a lot of my uploads and a lot of my lives are going to be on getting justice for Tika or trying to bring Tika home. We're getting, we had to get permission from her, from the little girl's mom first before we brought it to anybody. It hits real close to home, cause I fuck with Carla, that's like my sister, and it really hit close to home. So hold on, y'all, I gotta run in the store real quick.
See, I always got to do something. Bam, I always got to do some shit. Bam, I always got to do some motherfucking shit. Bam, hey, listen, man, I'm gonna tell you what happened, right? Now, the video that I posted a little earlier about the young girl, that's what she was speaking about. That's related to Carla. That's like her cousin. She been missing. I'm gonna get some more information and be able to upload a video to be able to provide some more information. If not, I'll be able to get Carla, up on the panel and then be able to have her explain to each and every one of us just what is going on. But I want to explain something too right quick, right? And shout out to Bam, man. Y'all already know what time it is, yo. Let's see if she made it back. Yeah, she ain't up in there yet. But I will say this right here. Man, I was on Instagram the other day. Y'all know I be out there. Y'all know I'm a whole live certified motherfucking foot freak to the death. Straight like that. Sucking skin off them and everything. I suck honey mustard off toes. Motherfucking banana pudding off toes. All type of motherfucking shit, right? Alright now. I'm on this girl live and shit last night and shit. I'm on that motherfucker and shit. You know, I'm trying to catch me old shot or something up in there. You know what I'm saying? It might be a little nip slip or something might jump off. You know, I'm in there looking and shit. So, the girl in that motherfucker, right? And she going live and shit. I'm up in there and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, this shit gonna be good right here. I ain't got comfortable and all that old other shit. You know, you already know how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it a buck with y'all. So I'm getting comfortable and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, this shit gonna be good as a motherfucker right here, right? Man, please, look, right? Explain to me, why in the fuck did this girl feel the need to start ironing her motherfucking clothes? I'm saying like, oh, so you think I'm gonna sit through this motherfucking shit? You think I'm gonna sit here and just watch you and shit while you iron clothes? You ain't even talking about shit. She had her titties and shit out. You know, that's why I was up in that motherfucker. You feel me? But I'm just like, damn, you ain't talking about shit. And you think I supposed to be up in this motherfucker chilling with you and shit? Nah, I ain't leaving no shit like that. I was still looking though. I ain't gonna lie though. I was still looking like a motherfucker, hoping that damn nipple was gonna slip up out that motherfucker. But my point is, when you going live, right, have some shit to talk about. Don't just be keeping motherfuckers holding them hostage and shit, talking about absolutely nothing. You feel me? And shout out to Bam.
We're friends or none of that. Don't come to me and tell me shit nobody is saying. Don't tell me shit nobody is doing. I will block the fuck out of you. I will stop fucking with you because I feel like if you're a real friend, you're not gonna bring me no drama if you see that I'm trying to stay away from drama. And that's just facts. That's just what it is. If you really fuck with me, you wouldn't do that. Because if I tell you I don't want to hear nothing about something, I don't want to hear nothing about it. Like, just leave me the fuck alone. Like, seriously, I'm not fucking with nobody. I'm trying to do some totally different shit, and I want to keep it that way. Like, I just want to keep it that way. I'm not gonna be going back and forth with nobody. I'm not doing all that. Like, we trying to do some different shit, and if anybody wants to help, anybody wants to be involved with what we're trying to do, just reach out and let us know. It's 20 people in here, 23 people. I got 2 likes, and ain't nobody saying shit. But if I was in here going off on somebody or cussing somebody out, y'all would be fucking comments galore. Come on, like, y'all gotta do better, bro. Y'all gotta do better.
And that's the issue
y'all gotta
too.
do a lot
That's
better
the
than
issue
this.
right there. It's fucked up that it's done got to that point now, you know what I'm saying, on social media, that the only thing that we're receptive to, you know, is the drama, is the beef, is the everything that has to do with making another person look bad. But we can't never, and I repeat, we can never be found when it's actually some positive shit that's going on. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I word up. Just like the post right here that was made, it's hard to get through something alone. Like, a lot of people generally don't understand at the level that some people are at in their life. Like, there's some people that's really fucked up out here. What's good, Red Bull? Up in the building. That's what it is. I don't know why the fuck your wrench ain't on that motherfucker, man. I done already assigned you a wrench. I think YouTube hating like a motherfucker, man. Let me go and fix that shit, like, right now, like, ASAP. Because I don't want you to think I'm in this bitch line and all that or whatever. But, yeah, man. It's like everybody needs somebody. You know, whether you acknowledge that shit or not, everybody needs somebody in this fucking world. And for the people that actually think that they can make it on their own, for the people that always want to brag and talk about, you know, what they got, I'm going to tell you this right here, and I'm going to be the first to tell you this through actual experience. Everything, and I do mean everything that you have at any given time in your life, it can be stripped, it can be taken away from you. So when you out that motherfucker and you out this bitch bragging and you got 100 cars and 100 houses and all this old other shit, just know as well as understand, man, if you're not at least being grateful, at least being appreciative of having those things, through karma and through the demise of having materialistic things, man, all that shit can be taken the fuck away from you. Like seriously, it can be stripped right the fuck away from you. So don't just look at one person, that's struggling, one person that's in a situation. Don't beat a motherfucker up when they down. Don't do that. Because like I say, I ain't in the best motherfucking situation, but I can still get up on here. Shout out to my chat and shout out, to the subscribers. Shout out to the people that's in the bushes that's just listening, that just generally enjoy the content, But one thing about it, right? And I just want to put this out here, man. And I gotta let it be known, right? At this time, and you can hit that motherfucker dislike button on your way out, you know what I'm saying, if you feel some kind of way. But it ain't nan one of you motherfuckers on here better than the next person. It ain't one person on this motherfucker that's better than the next person. Like straight up. And I had to say it twice because I just want to make sure that motherfuckers understand that, because I'm hearing a lot of shit that's out here, right? And just know as well as understand, when I do hear that stuff, I don't feel some kind of way about it. I just know that undoubtedly there's people in life that actually never went through shit before. There's some motherfuckers that ain't never went through shit. Real talk. And you can tell when a person ain't went through some shit. You know how you can fucking tell? Because the way that how they move, y'all. It's some people that never really had real friends before, so they disregard so-called motherfucking friends like it ain't shit. You know why they can do it like it ain't shit? Because they ass is unappreciative. They some motherfuckers that don't care. They don't give a fuck about you actually being real with them. It's like people now, especially on YouTube, motherfuckers rather have a fake ass frenemy relationship with you as opposed to having a genuine, concrete friendship and shit. All that other, man, look here, man, that shit done went out the window. Being real with people and shit, man, that shit done went out the motherfucking window, yo. Damn, who that? She gets bad as a motherfucker. Damn. Yeah, Red Bull, I didn't, you know what? And I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I didn't even hear the Boogs upload last night. When I woke up, listen, right? When I woke up, true story, when I fucking woke up, used the restroom, came back, grabbed the phone, and just was scrolling through the fucking YouTube, the brother was on there. The brother was on there and he jetted. You know what I'm saying? He was just ending the live. So I said, well, yo, I'll go back, you know what I'm saying, and, check it out or whatever and see what's going on or whatever. Because, see, me and that brother, you know what I'm saying, we wasn't on the best motherfucking turn. We still ain't on the best motherfucker. Hold on, let me see what the fuck. Damn. She just in that motherfucker been our way over. But anyway, like I said though. But yeah though, me and that brother, man, we ain't on the, you know what I'm saying, the best footings and shit and all that. But I do know when I see some shit that's going on throughout a community with people I know that fuck with each other, that's done fell out or whatever. I get that, you know what I'm saying? I don't be like sitting back like rooting for motherfuckers to fall out. That shit that's going on with Bugs and Straight Drop, I don't like that motherfucking shit. I don't like the shit that's going on with Lovely the Great and Black Snowflake. I don't like that motherfucking shit. I don't like the shit, you know what I'm saying, that surrounding Bombshell and all the shit she got going on. And she was one of the main people that was saying, I hacked her account and all this other shit. You think I'm still fucking mad at her? No. You know why? Because I'm a fucking adult. Like, I don't take shit to the grave with me that motherfuckers done did and shit. Like, I ain't that motherfucker upset. Like, I don't live that kind of life right there. It's a lot of shit. Generally, shout out to my boy Rail up in the fucking building anyway. But yeah, it's a lot of shit, man, that I just generally don't even give a fuck about. I let shit just roll the fuck off of me. Because if you was to address every situation, if you was to allow for every situation, if you was to allow for every time that a person disrespected you, if you was to basically to allow for every time that a person mentioned your motherfucking name, man, you would go crazy, man. You a motherfucking go crazy, man. I don't be beefing with motherfuckers like that, man. I done cussed a few motherfuckers out on YouTube and shit.
But real talk, just like the post right here, I don't know who raised y'all, but when you walk into the house, you need to speak to everybody, man. When you come up in the motherfucking chat, man, say what's up. Don't be up in this motherfucker acting all funny and shit. Cause you up in this motherfucker and there's somebody in here that you don't like and shit. Don't be acting funny and shit. Be a fucking adult. You can still come up in here and you ain't gotta say nothing to the person. You don't even have to acknowledge the person. And if the person is saying some subliminal, indirect statements throughout the comments, I want you to level up and understand their level of immaturity as a fucking adult. Get that. Yeah. Teresa, man, you already know, man. YouTube be sitting back laughing at this motherfucker shit. Now, what's she doing now? She standing around. She must get ready, goddamn. Let me see what she doing. She might be doing something. Y'all hold up, man. I'm all for seeing a little bit of tail. Okay, my bad, y'all. I had to pause for that one right there, man. Like, for real, I had to pause for that one for a second right there. That's word up. That's word. And just like the post say, man, people be acting like when they stop talking to you, you gonna die. I ain't never seen an autopsy that says cause of death, loss of friends and shit. Not for real, man. Like, miss me with that bullshit. Like, a lot of people feel like that. Like, a motherfucker gotta beg for somebody's friendship and shit and all that. If you think about it, right, and I ain't trying to be funny about the shit, right, but just think about it for what it's worth. And keep it real. Let's keep it real, y'all. Some of these people that you done met on YouTube, you ain't gonna never see them a day in your motherfucking life. And you out here arguing with them and shit, verbally fighting in the comments, typing all fast and shit, trying to have a response or whatever. Like, it's a lot of motherfucking, like, useless fucking energy out here. Like, y'all giving energy to a lot of the fuck shit. A lot of the shit that we supposed to be talking about. I want to see some of y'all motherfuckers on deck then. Post some goddamn screenshots of some of the unarmed killings from law enforcement that was done towards anybody that ain't had no motherfucking gun and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, post some screenshots of that shit. Talk about that. Make a story out of that motherfucking shit. You know, as opposed to always making a fucking story out of somebody else's fucking life. Like, grow up. Like, for real though. Like, grow all the way the fuck up. Stop thinking that just by you making a motherfucker look bad and shit all the goddamn time that it's supposed to make you look good. No, motherfucker, it don't make you look good. It make you look dumb as a motherfucker. That's what it make. That's what it make. It make you look dumb and immature as fuck. And it actually shows that within the course of the day, the entirety in its totality, all of your motherfucking time is spent, all your motherfucking energy is placed within YouTube, and you worrying about what another motherfucker think. You think I give a fuck? Man, look at here. I ain't the one that's gonna be antagonizing and shit, you know, about motherfuckers and shit. I know y'all women want to see that dude and shit, but I ain't stopping for that motherfucker. Not on my shit. I look at her cute ass though. Oh, look at her. Oh, yeah, I ain't looking at that dude though. I ain't fuck that. Y'all gotta go to another post for that one, man. I'm only shouting out the women and shit up in here, you feel me? Straight like that, man. Okay, well go, hey, that's what's up, Felicia, man. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, to your grandson for real. Straight like that. Buy him some shit too. You know what I'm saying? I know it's around Halloween and shit, but you know, still look out for the grandson and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, make sure, you know what I'm saying, grandson good. Make sure he up in the building and you know what I'm saying? Do what you're supposed to motherfucking do. And that's what we're gonna do on YouTube, cause now we get ready to go to the news portion now. Let's go to the news portion. And let's see what's going on. Because people saying, you know, what went down last night, etc., etc. Let me see if this brother still got this post up over here. This the post right here? Let me see what he talking about. Let's see. He kind of winded and shit, so I put it about right there.
Nah, man. I don't got time for that, man. I did my shit. Only reason I came back on here, I told you I'm gonna defend my name, man. I ain't trying to be doing this. I said that earlier. Let me do me, man. Let me do that, man. Y'all do y'all, man. And this ain't what this ain't supposed to be about, dog. None of y'all got nothing to do with this. Shea, Alicia, none of y'all got nothing to do with me and Drop.
I hear you, lovely.
Y'all need to back up, cause see, this the problem why a lot of shit keep getting going on and it keep flaring up. Y'all gotta stay in y'all lane. If you don't fuck with Bugs, don't come over here. Straight up. You don't gotta come over here trolling and all that cause I pays that shit no attention. Me and Drop got a problem, let us have a problem. You got nothing to do with that. That's the problem. Yo, bro, listen. I was asked to get this channel, bro. I didn't come on here with no intentions. And I never said that I came up there. I gave a nigga props. What a nigga want me to do? But a nigga ain't finna say they made my platform. You ain't make my platform. No, you didn't. People that come over here not even subscribe to him. But respect, dog. Yeah, and that's how I'm saying I got my start. I went up there and helped, bro. And then I was asked to get a channel. People say, oh, Bugs funny. That's what I did. I ain't never diss a nigga or none of that. I gave a nigga they props. I came in the game giving a nigga they props. But guess what? Nigga ain't build my channel. I got over here and did it on my own. On my own, dog. Yes. Yeah. Why you keep saying you want that, man? You want everything you see on there. Yeah, but you gotta stay off of this. Get in and go right there. Alright, you get that feed. Now wait a minute though. Put phone right there. Get your phone control. Yeah, but oh, my bad, boss lady. Whoa, what the hell going on with my shit? What the fuck? My bad. I hit the button by mistake. My bad. But I made that clear to y'all. I don't want to be in none of that drama. I'm doing me. Ain't nobody make my page. I made my own page. So why I gotta keep being? Why nigga gotta keep saying subliminals? Let's just let it be. Agree to disagree and go your way. But don't try to get people involved so you can have like, cause I ain't gonna tell nobody if you over in my chat, don't go to Drop chat. No, I'm not gonna say that. The fuck type of shit is that? Why would I do that? I ain't never did that. No, that was me, Tasha, by mistake. I always shout logic out.
This is what I think right here. Now, because you know I'm weighing in on everything. To be honest with you, because like I say, when I woke up and I seen the dude live, I just was like, damn, is this bullshit gonna keep going on and shit? You know what I'm saying? Now, me just being a man, I called Straight Drop. I gave him a call. So when I gave him a call, my call was declined. And the reason it was declined, because I know he feels some kind of way, and he probably thought, you know, that I was gonna be saying something about this shit. I don't even fuck with Bugs. Period. I don't fuck with him. But one thing that I don't want to see is him and somebody I know that he fuck with continue to keep going back and forth, going at each other neck and shit on social media. And it's funny Because now that I look at it for what it's worth, you know, and I look at the amount of people, you know, that was in the chat, you know, I look at the amount of people that was commenting, I look at the amount of people, you know, that was continuing to keep this fire burning. One thing that I didn't see outside of these comments that I'm looking at, you know, as they flash up on the screen, and I'm gonna get back to this video. But one thing that I am noticing is that I don't see too many people and shit, right? That's actually in the chat that's saying, hey man, just get off live, man. Just get off there. Stop making a show for these motherfuckers out here, you know. Because for the people like Rob and for the people like Golden, for the people that dislike Boogs and Straight Drop, this right here was nothing but music to their motherfucking ears. Rob, bitch ass, was dancing all the way around that goddamn that goddamn fireplace. Him and that fireplace was in that motherfucker doing the butterfly, the kiki, and all kind of goddamn shit when they heard about Boogs and goddamn Straight Drop falling out. You gotta think about it. See, people want this type of shit right here going on. People want this shit going on right here. And I even seen some people, right? I seen some people today throughout the comments that was saying, yeah, I'm riding with Boogs on. Man, I ain't riding with Boogs or Straight Drop on this bullshit. Both of them grown ass men. This some bullshit. That's what the fuck it is. And I'm saying that it's some bullshit, nigga. It's some bullshit. That's what it is. And the reason why I say that, because both of you grown ass men just allowed for the mass majority of this small ass Kenneka Jenkins community to be a part of some frivolous ass shit that just jumped off. And at y'all expense, people was actually entertained. When I woke up and I'm looking at that shit, I'm like, damn, some motherfuckers stayed up all night just to listen to this shit. They stayed up all night to listen to this shit. Now, if that man was on here, you know, talking about breast cancer and, you know, breast cancer awareness and, you know, stuff like what he usually, you know, was talking about, you know, because the brother made an attempt, you know, to be able to open up, you know, a broader, you know, spectrum, you know, on his platform or whatever. But what I noticed, because I was over there, and when the brother was talking about that breast, you know, that breast awareness stuff, wasn't none of y'all motherfuckers over there in the chat. And that's fucked up. Because it only shows right now that y'all are people that will only be present when y'all see some bullshit going on. See, whenever it's some, you know, some black men, you know, whenever some people that's going at each other neck and shit like that or whatever, like y'all are champion that. But the first time that a motherfucker makes some corrective steps and do some positive ass shit, oh, y'all ain't nowhere around then, yo.
Damn. But guess what? Now, nigga say I came up off them. What I came up on, nigga? I ain't come up on nothing.
And see, that's crazy. And I get what he's saying because he's his own man. But one thing that each and every one of us do have to understand, that if it wasn't for Straight Drop, wouldn't damn one of us know who the hell that he is.
Nothing. Remember, I'm a broke ass nigga. Remember that? I'm just a broke ass nigga, remember? Come on, dog. I built my own shit, bro. I ain't finna let nobody take no credit from me, man. I keep telling y'all that. And listen, I tried to get on. Hey, listen. I won't even gonna answer the phone. I answered it. But I ain't finna do that woofing and all that. I said, look. I gave the people the truth.
I don't understand. Because see, if it was even on that level right there, I jokingly, in a comedian-like fashion, humorously, I stated this. I said, well, damn, both you guys are in the state of Virginia. Y'all could have just got up together and just fought. But I know that if both of these guys actually get together in person, that they not gonna fight. You know why? Because they have too much of a fucking friendship. But by way of YouTube, and when people feel like that they got an audience or whatever, in most cases, you know, at times we do kind of overtalk and oversay shit that we might not should have said in the fucking beginning anyway. Because I know Straight Drop and I know Boogs. I know both of them sat back and thought about that there was in fact some things that each and every one of them said about each other that was not right and exact. And I know that it was some things that each of them said that they kind of wish that they could take back. But one thing about it is, you know, being adult enough, being man enough, you'll be able to see both of these brothers back together again.
You feel like, man, listen, sometimes when somebody say something about you, sometimes you can't accept it. Like somebody say, Bull's got an attitude problem. I might be like, shit, I don't got no attitude problem. I just got down with your calm. Sometimes you don't want to accept shit.
I feel
like I told y'all earlier, I'm not beefing with nobody, but I'm not finna keep allowing nobody to come say my name. Like they did something for me. Like you blessed me with an opportunity to get money. No, you didn't.
Do y'all feel like that? Do y'all feel like that? Do anybody in the chat right now feel like that Straight Drop helped Boogs out and actually made Boogs be relevant on social media? Or do y'all think that Straight Drop had absolutely, and I mean absolutely nothing whatsoever with Boogs' YouTube career, with Boogs' following? Because when I first met the dude, you know, aside from him flagging my pages and shit, when I first met him, he was Cap 22 and he was joking and shit. So when I seen him talking about some serious shit, I was like, well, yo, let me come over here and listen to what the brother talking about. You know, and I was within the chat and commenting and, you know, we was cool and all that old shit right there or whatever. But it just so happens that after we motherfucker went on the damn roasting, toasting live, this motherfucker did a live upload and turned the whole goddamn YouTube against me and shit. He made us say like World Dudes did I did the worst thing in the motherfucking world. And I just was like, well, damn, dude. You be on this motherfucker looking all mean and shit like on some street shit, but then when I kick your ass in a roast, you get mad about it.
People wouldn't watch me if it wasn't something I was doing. They not watching me because you shouted me out. I got your content over here, you promoting me. No. And then you keep talking about women. See, this the problem. This what y'all don't understand. Some of them subs, them women, they started this. They started making him think that Bugs talking about him. And then I seen that he was indirectly talking about me. That's where this came from. Because women stirring shit up. It's crazy, man. Bro, it's no slick dissing. When I made that video and I said niggas distracted, niggas allowing dude to make them do shit out of character, that wasn't no slick diss, nigga. That was me pulling him, G, all them niggas. Get back to work. How you letting a nigga dictate how you do your shit? That wasn't no slick dissing. That was a pull-up. See a nigga taking it as slick dissing.
Well, that's just like Logic, right? And you see YouTube Court TVTM. For a long time, I didn't even like Logic motherfucking ass. I couldn't stand that nigga, yo. I couldn't stand him because he had people on Court TV that was talking shit, that was telling lies about me. So being that that's his show, I done came to the point that I can respect what he was doing because that's his content and that's his show. I get that. But one thing that I can say about the dude Logic over a period of time that I've came to the realization of through trial and error, that he's a good dude, man. He's a real live good dude. And the statement that he just made right here, he said, on the real, I watch you from the bushes and it looked like a lot of slick dissing. I'm being honest. Keep the good going and respect. And you can't do nothing but respect a brother that's saying that. Because I'm the type of person whereas if it's some stuff that I gotta say to you that will be beneficial to you, even at the time you may feel like that it's some fuck shit that I'm saying, I only do that out of love. You feel where I'm coming from? And just like the brother Logic is over there in his chat right now amongst all of the other people that ain't saying shit but just keeping this fucking drama going, he basically telling the dude like, yo man, it's just a lot of little sneak dissing going on. Like y'all going back and forth at each other, you know, like y'all some whole lot of women out here. And with all of the beefing that's done been on social media. I done even been involved in this shit. I done been at this motherfucker acting like a woman and shit. I done been going back at motherfuckers and shit. You feel what I'm saying? But one thing about it is, I'm adult enough to acknowledge that and to make an attempt to bring about some motherfucking corrective steps, if you feel where I'm coming from. I ain't just gonna sit out this motherfucker and just keep letting bullshit go on.
That's what I said. I made that live for a purpose. I said, dog, y'all letting one person take y'all all out of character. If he say it's twins, well, let him say it's twins. Maybe he believe that. I'm the main one that was trying to pull niggas out of bullshit. Me.
I feel that 100%. Shout out to First Lady Shelby up in the building. I never seen you before, but shout out to you. It's always special to have somebody new up in the building. Teresa Webb in here. Trish Green Eyes on deck. Alicia Loving Life J4K. Stay up in the motherfucking building. That's what's up. Chantel Mitchell in the building. All in the name on deck. Joyce always on motherfucking deck. That's what I'm talking about, man. So I got to shout out these people that don't be afraid to come to my chat and shit. Some of y'all be acting like if y'all come over here and motherfucking say something, somebody gonna blow your motherfucking head off with a smartphone or some shit. Shout out to Nays Diamond 37, Red Bull, all the way up in the motherfucking building. And I'ma say shout out to Society 2 Cent main channel. I don't really know why you over here right now, Society 2 Cent. But I'ma say shout out to you until I get a better understanding of what the fuck going on. Cause you already know that we ain't been on no damn standing cool ass ground and shit. Because you was over there with Rob with that fuck shit. So we gonna wait on that one. We might have to get you on the panel a little later on or whatever, and you can be able to explain what's going on. But you know, you and your boyfriend Alexander, y'all was over there with that fuck shit with Rob. And you know how I do. And that's why a lot of y'all don't come out the bushes, because I be addressing shit when it come to fuck up. And that's one of the things that I ain't addressed yet with you running around being over there with Rob on that dumb shit. I don't hate the motherfucker. I just hate the shit that he doing. I hate the motherfucking lies that he telling. And I'm trying to figure out how you would even think that it'd be cool to even come over here to my shit and you know that you've been over there getting that motherfucker information and talking to his ass. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. But we'll get to that at a motherfucking later date. I just want you to know that I ain't feeling that motherfucking shit. Cause I ain't the type that's gonna be on this motherfucker going back and forth and, you know, starting gossip and all that. Nah, I just tell motherfuckers to just come on over here and damn, that ass fat. But I just be telling them to come on over here and we can deal with it then. Damn, that motherfucker got some meaty ass goddamn legs on her nose. God open up. Yeah, but let me get back in. But yeah, though, like I say, though, society, we're gonna have to chop that thing all the way up. We're gonna have to chop it all the way up. Cause I feel like there's some little fuck shit that's in the game, even with that right there. And you know how I am at this bitch. I ain't just free balling. You know what I'm saying? I've been out here in these YouTube streets too. Straight like that. So I don't know what's going on. I don't even know why that motherfucking channel that you got right there motherfucking had me blocked up in Margot's chat any damn way. Cause when I go back and I look at the fucking comments and shit, I can see you up in there. But I couldn't see you, you know what I'm saying, in the normal chat, but I seen the shit on her computer. Hold on, y'all. I'm just sweating some ass and some titties right quick. I'm gonna get right back with y'all. But yeah, though, I ain't seen none of that shit up in that motherfucker. And yeah, I be switching goddamn subjects. And the reason I do, cause this the newsroom. And we going over the motherfucking the news. We ain't gonna sit in this bitch and talk about the same shit for 80 hours and shit and hold people hostage all damn day. You feel where I'm coming from? So that's what more than likely it's going to be a little later on. We're going to have to get a little panel together because I see all y'all on YouTube. Don't be playing and shit like your ass ain't had your phone and all that old other shit right there. Y'all up on it. Y'all on dick. Y'all on social media. The reason how I know because I got so many fucking trolls that's up in the bushes right now that it's just no way that your ass cannot be on motherfucking line if you can feel where I'm coming from. But like I say, man, we're going to keep digging. We're going to keep motherfucking digging because like I say, Drop, I think when Straight Drop went live, I think he might have privatized or unlisted the videos that he had in reference to the situation. I don't know, but I'm going to take a look and I'm going to see on whether or not you know, if the brother did or not. And the reason why that I want to do that, because it's always great, you know, to be able to hear both sides, you know what I'm saying, of the story. And actually, when this was taking place, damn, to keep it all the way a buck, I'm trying to think of what live that was. I was actually stream sharing both of their lives at the time as this shit was actually jumping off. And like I said, I was just tripping off of this shit like, damn, that's my boo right there. My bad, y'all. I gotta see this motherfucker right quick. Hold on, man. Got to, man. There's just something about that motherfucker right here. Y'all give me a second. I couldn't go past that shit right there, man. But that motherfucker with them toes right there, that motherfucker just do something to my motherfucking ass. Damn, look at the motherfucker, boy. You can't say she ain't got no pretty ass motherfucking toes on her. Look at that with that red toenail polish. Boy, that motherfucking red be doing something to me. But like I say, let me get up out of here, man. I ain't gonna keep on. You know what I'm saying? I be getting too deep into that shit, motherfucker. But I'm gonna try to find that damn live, man. Because it actually had the comments from both individuals. Hell yeah, open minds. I like them motherfucking toes, boy. I go in on the motherfucking toes, yo. I be into some real life freaky ass shit now. You hear me? Facts. See, I think it was somewhere around here and shit. Woo! Look at that. We're right on the spot 2 hours at last time. Let me see, man. I think I do have on both perspectives. No, did I? Did I put it on this one? I can't even remember where the hell that was at. I can't even fucking remember, fam. Was it this video? I think it was this video right here.
I'm a superhero or some type of goddamn god that he might have wanted, Bugs to be like, yo, bro, can I go live? No, motherfucker. See, people start saying you was some type of boss and you start letting that shit get to your head. The fuck, all this started because of Bugs. All this shit started because of Bugs. The fucking shit started. Only thing Bugs did was take up for your ass, nigga. All Bugs did was have your back, nigga. The fuck? That's all Bugs did. All Bugs did was run up this bitch and keep the pressure off you, nigga. If I wanted views, nigga, I could've went along with the lie they said about Vegas. So why would I come up here and tell the truth about Vegas? And tell people that I don't know if you're doing that. If I wanted views, if I was hating on you, wouldn't I say, hell yeah, nigga? Wouldn't I say that? Use common sense. Bulls ain't did shit with the finish, nigga. And then you want to throw shots. Shots flying everywhere, man. Bulls on all the smoke. Cause you can't expose me, nigga. You can't go do what you do to Rob and them. You can't.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, like, when you have a common enemy and you have an alliance with somebody, stick to the motherfucking script. Keep on busting that person down. Don't allow for the enemy. Don't allow for the person, you know, that y'all basically have been at war with from day one. Don't allow for that type of motherfucker to sit back and be laughing at your ass.
Say I was at the hotel, nigga. You can't goddamn say Christ is out there and all that old shit you be saying about us. You can't say that shit about me. Chaos agent, you can't say that about me. Cause I don't want to try to tell you unify with people and get shit done like that. Straight like that.
I just wanted to just, you know what I mean? Like I say, it's done hit. This shit done really, you know what I'm saying, done met a middle ground out here. Like it's done really met a motherfucking middle ground. You know, and it's not just, you know what I'm saying, these individuals right here. It's not just them. I seen some shit today, you know what I'm saying? I was, you know, just checking out the live or whatever. And I even seen, you know what I'm saying, that Lovely, the Great's husband, he had to get on the live, you know what I'm saying, and address the individual. Now, when it get to that point right there, you know this shit done motherfucking got serious and shit. Like, real talk. I think it might have been right around, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm gonna say probably about.
Hey, what's up? It's Billie Jean. In about 5 seconds.
Shout out to Lovely the Great too, man. If y'all ain't subscribed to Lovely the Great, man, please do so. Alright.
You're gonna see me walk into this dealership and buy one of these cars.
Hey, y'all, come.
Might have been.
Like 3 people did that. Now there was some people. And relaxing. Like, need some assistance to her school. I'm gonna. This ain't my thing. So I mean.
Shout out to Lovely the Great's husband, Mr. the Great, up in the building. This is my first time seeing him, and I definitely can understand why now, as a woman, as a mother, as a grandma, and as a sister, why she is the lady that she is, family.
I don't get off to all this, but I know one thing: you ain't gonna get my motherfucking money. Believe that. But anyway, I feel like this whole situation with TK and this other person, all that was full of it. Because number one, her wife knew what she was going to do. That's how I feel. That's the reason why she act like she put this woman out. So she can go to this other person's house, use her, get whatever she gonna get, and then during the time, find some kind of way to get put out so she'll be right back with her wife. Now, the money thing, I feel like she was wrong for using not only her people, but Lovely the Great people too. But in the process, out of all that money she got, tell me what she did with it. Out of all that money she got, tell me what she did with it. The process, out of all that money she got, tell me what she did with it.
All facts. And what Mr. the Great is actually speaking on is the situation that involved TK Frazier. And TK Frazier basically corroborating a story, telling a motherfucking lie, playing like her ass was stranded in motherfucking Mexico at the Greyhound station. Whereas in actuality, we already motherfucking know that if you at the Greyhound station and if you in another country, that the Greyhound would be in that country's language any motherfucking way. But, people can tell they lie however the fuck that they want to tell it. All we have to do is just sit back on YouTube and dig through this motherfucking shit for whatever that it is. But like I say, man, shout out to Mr. the Great, because Mr. the Great definitely put it down, and he was able to, distinguish between his wife's following, her subscribers, and what she got going on. He was able to distinguish between that and to be able to make some sense out of a lot of the drama that his wife has been a part of, being that he's her husband and he got to hear that motherfucking shit all day. So that's why Mr. the Great got up on this motherfucker and addressed TK Frazier.
Tell me what she did with all that money that she received from each individual. Right. She said she was in Mexico. Man, that motherfucker ain't left nowhere. I told my wife he was in Mexico. Man, that motherfucker ain't left nowhere. I told my she said she was in Mexico. Man, that motherfucker ain't left nowhere. I told my wife that up front. All she did was she made a fool out of everybody that she knew that was gonna help her.
Hey,
so
yo.
Everybody.
And listen, right, I don't mean to cut you off, Lovely, but this the funny thing, right? When TK did that motherfucking upload, oh shit. I ought to click on that shit, but I can't disrespect Lovely and Mr. the Great right now, because I already know she busting it open too, boy. That group right there, a fool. But yeah, though, like I say, man, Mr. the Great had to step on this motherfucker and set it straight. But man, if you could have just seen how TK motherfucking ass was playing that Oscar award winning daytime Academy All-Star actress role and shit, playing and shit. Man, I'm gonna have to go back through Lovely videos to get that shit. But I'm about to make a video out that motherfucker right there. TK was goddamn with them fake ass motherfucking tears and shit. She on that motherfucker looking like a whole live man and shit on that motherfucker crying and shit. Motherfuckers at the bus station looking at her like, what the fuck wrong with you? Man, I got to go get that shit.
Now she done made it so bad for other people to get help. Me, I wouldn't. You can be handicapped. You can have no legs. You get no money from me.
Mr. the Great.
You can be handicapped. You can have no legs. You get no money from me. You understand where I'm coming from? I don't care if her mama been died 3 times, came right back and died again, and just shook back and came back in the world. Still wouldn't get no money from me. Shook back and came back in the world. Still wouldn't get no money from me. Because the simple fact is, I'm just being straight up. You got all these jobs out here. All these jobs. Be an entrepreneur. If you know how to paint, that's how you make your money. You know how to cut grass, that's how you make your money. If you know how to clean houses, that's how you make your money. Cook, and so on, so on, and so on. Don't sit up there and take advantage of nobody. Because people don't sit up there and take advantage of nobody. Don't sit up there and take advantage of nobody. Because people get killed like that, man. And take advantage of nobody. Because people get killed like that, man. See, when people say drop your location and all this here, when you drop your location, you don't know what they might have in store for you.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? That's the thing. That's the thing. I got to interject on that motherfucker right there. See, when y'all be running that motherfucking shit, talking about dropping locations and all that motherfucking shit, if your ass ain't the police, 9 times out of 10, your ass is death struck. That's what the fuck it is, y'all.
It's always a present time. It's always a timing. But you know what all this about? And I'm gonna just keep it real with you. They found a way how this YouTube, this PayPal, these greedy persons found a way how they can scam people, how they can lie because you ain't there where they at. They taking your money, they putting your money on Oxycontins, crack, crystal meth, blunts and all that old shenanigans. Crystal meth, blunts and all that old shenanigans. But guess what? At the end of the day, each and every last person that took their money and put their money, I'ma say on a fee, that's the same money they could have took and gave it to their grandkids and put their money, I'ma say on a fee, that's the same money they could have took and gave it to their grandkids, paid a bill with it, got their nails done, bought them a wig, bought them some makeup. Look, the whole, matter of fact, pay for them to even massage, you know what I'm saying?
Anything.
People work hard for their money, man, to be pitching it out to a hood rat that's trying to beat the world out their money. And I mean what I said the last time when I was on here.
That's all facts, yo.
If you want to get your money, sell your body.
Sell your body.
Straight up.
Sell your body.
Wait.
Sell your body now.
Alright, man. Wait.
See, Lovely ain't think that shit was real, man. Mr. the Great is telling that shit like it is, yo.
I want to speak my mind while I'm on here. Wait. Look, I want to speak my mind while I'm on here. I'd rather for a person to sell their body than to con people, lying to people, because you'll never know. You'll never know if you might need them people again.
Right.
Body than to con people, lying to people,
Cause you'll never know. You'll never know if you might need them people again.
Right.
You'll never know.
Shout out to lovely lady Williams.
So it's a God that you don't even see him, but you see us all the time. You talk, you laugh, you cry, you bullshit. But these are the people that you use
Facts. Facts.
to keep your habit going.
That's right.
Right.
Shout out to Sir Spank, man. Sir Spank up in the motherfucking building, man. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Y'all click on that thumbnail, that NFL looking thumbnail with that S on it. Subscribe to my G Sir Spank, alright?
Not just only keep your habit going, but keep your old lady happy too. You feel what I'm saying, homie?
Damn.
Now, this goes for the wife. You knew what y'all was doing before you even did that.
Mm-hmm.
You picked out a weak person and you thought my sister-in-law was weak.
Yep. See, that's what they
You
try
feel
to
what I'm
do.
saying?
That's what they try to do. See, TK tried to run that G, right? You know TK was a part of that women's online group and shit, right? And TK was trying to run that G on Lovely the Great Sister Glorious, call her Glow. And what she was doing, right, is she was trying to slide up under this woman. She had this woman emoting and everything. Now this woman got kids of her own that she taking care of. But TK thought that Glow was just gonna feel sorry for her and just allow for TK to leave her situation and move all the way with Glow. Or she actually thought that she was gonna spend some time with Glow. See, that's that G with a capital motherfucking G, like the fraud hunter, that motherfucking G. But it's that kind of motherfucking G right there that was being ran. And see, Lovely husband wasn't going for it. That's why he told her that he wanted to sell her something, right?
Sister-in-law not gay. She got baby daddies. She want the real thing, not what you call that plastic. You know? But anyway, like I was saying is, TK, you knew what time it is. Your wife knew what time it is. And this other person that you affiliate with, your ace coon, boom, coon, boom, coon. Y'all been doing this for a while now.
45 on Friday, y'all.
Y'all stay where y'all at.
45.
Y'all stay where y'all at when y'all doing stuff like that.
45 on Friday,
Because
y'all.
you come down south, man, people don't run their mouth down here, homeboy.
45 on Friday.
I mean, well, my bad. You look like a boy, but homegirl, they will get your mind right.
That's right.
It's your dime spinning. But I don't criticize no one, but I feel like you healthy, you got 2 arms, you got 2 legs, you ain't paralyzed, you ain't deaf, you got everything working, even your butthole working too.
All right, baby, go back in the kitchen.
Wait. But in the meantime, if you was an honest person, you would give every person that donated you money, you would find a way to send the people back their money to them. Because what's going to happen is, you and your wife and that so-called in the closet person, y'all gonna do that to the wrong person. Do you hear me?
Yep.
Y'all gonna do that to the wrong person.
So whatever.
And either one of y'all would never be seen no more. Hey,
That's facts. That's big
why
facts.
you bullshit?
Oh, wow. And there you have it. What's that?
Why you bullshit?
Oh, wow.
Shout out to Mr. The Great. Shout out to Lovely the Great. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with me, man. Y'all already know, man. We're going to reload. I just want to get that upload out there to be able to just to elaborate on a few things. And I think that the brother, Mr. The Great, definitely handle everything and more. Shout out to all of the subscribers to Straight Drop. Shout out to all of the subscribers to Boogs 102. Shout out to the World News subscribers. And shout out to the motherfucking trolls in the bushes. If it wasn't for y'all, it wouldn't be no me, and it wouldn't be no motherfucking World News. It is what it is, and I'll be back reloaded. Let me ride around the YouTube streets and see if I can continue to show some love and talk some shit. I'm up out of here, family. One time from the newsroom, alright? I thought I was anyway. That motherfucker always do that shit right there. It always do that. I could be trying to end my motherfucking shit and it just don't want to motherfucking end. But it is what it is, though. I'm going to end on this one note, though, because I got to see that thing. I got to see that thing. Where she go? I know I seen it through this motherfucker, man. I'm about to go track her ass back down. Boom! Let me see that thing again. What's that motherfucker look like? God almighty, the motherfucker thigh. But anyway, like I say, man, shout out to the chat. I'll be back a little bit later. Hopefully we can get a panel going and we'll be able to, hear the views from some of these interesting people that's on here. And like I say, man, we live another day throughout these motherfucking YouTube streets. And it is what it is. And I'm your host once again, World News. We're going to do it again, family. One time.